check. Notification right there.
Check.
All right, bet. Con. All right, go ahead.
All right, Shalom, Shalom.
Shalom.
We the real Hebrew Israelites. All right, back with another lesson. All right, and before we get started with today's lesson, we're gonna turn to the east and give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakal, Kadash.
Double honors to the apostles of GMS who rule well and taught us this truth, and peace and salutation to Yakim across the four corners of the globe, preaching this gospel in truth and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom, Akim.
Shalom, Akim, man.
That's right, bro.
All right, so you know there's a lot going on, man. We're in the end of the world, all right? Our elders and apostles.
The end of an age.
End of an age.
There you go.
The elders and apostles have deemed this year the year of the hopeful elect salvation and the destruction, all right, of Esau Edom's kingdom, man.
And judgment upon Esau Edom.
Yeah, and judgment upon Esau Edom, all right? And Esau is being judged, and all these nations, they're coming together against Esau Edom, all right? And we have this trade war, which that is going to affect a lot of stuff. It's going to lead up into hyperinflation over here in America, okay? So Esau, America is the number one consumer, all right? 80% consumer, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and who we selling to? All these other countries, so they're getting rich. And China's going back and forth with America like they don't want this trade war, because guess what? If America stopped buying China stuff, China will go bankrupt. All right, because they make more money from over here than anywhere else, man. All right, it's been like that, and as it's going right now, man. All right, it's gonna lead into World War III, WWW3, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So we're at a beautiful time. We're watching the downfall of Esau Edom's kingdom. We're watching the separation, the division. All right. We're watching them go back and forth and fight against each other. All right, which is beautiful.
Yep. And for the audience out there, because you see it, you hear the word and you're seeing the word tariff being thrown in and out, all over the place, left or right, up and down. You have to know exactly what a tariff is. It's a tax that is imposed by a government on imported export goods, things that are coming in, okay, upon another country. They can actually tax that and raise the price on it.
Yeah, that's what they have to do.
They have to do it.
Yeah,
you want to
make it your business.
Yeah, you want a pair of Jordans because you niggas, all you tribes, beginning with the so-called Negroes, you love wearing Jordans. All right, the Air Jordans all the time. You like wearing G-Nike tennis shoes, the all white G-Nike, the snow white, like they like to get.
Yeah, the Air Force
we all get them, the Air Force Ones.
We've been there.
Man, the nigga Nelly out there in St. Louis made a song called "Stomping in My Air Force Ones." Mm-hmm. Jake wear Air Force Ones all the time. If he doesn't have a pair of Jordans on, okay. You want to wear Jordans? You want to wear those G-Nike tennis shoes? Now you finna really pay for them. You've been paying for them through inflation, but it's more as Trump, Donald J. Nero Trump, slapped these tariffs on these countries, particularly China.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gonna raise the price, man.
Yep.
Okay, we're headed toward hyperinflation. Hyperinflation is gonna be the normal for you people.
Yeah.
Believe that. Hyperinflation is about to be the new normal. The red, the black, and the pale horse in the 6th chapter of Revelation is here now. We're living in those times. Go ahead,
It's going down. And China just exposed the luxury brands. Okay, your Gucci, your Prada, your Nike, your all of this stuff that they paid $20,000 for, $5,000 for. Nike just exposed them and said, hey, look, we make all of this stuff, man. All right, we ship it over to Italy or France, and they put their stamp on it. They put their logo on it. You're paying 90% for a logo. Mm-hmm. So now China like, look, just come straight to us. We can give it to you because we're already making it. Now, all you niggas out there that go out there and buy these high brand items, man, you look stupid, man. You could have got the same thing straight from China for a lower cost, man. All right, without the patch, maybe without the logo, or it might be a
Man, Jake, them Arabs, on them street corners, you know, like down here in Baton Rouge, they on every block. Them Arabs, Jake go buy them Jordans, whatever you know, them Arabs. Ishmaelite tell you, I want $300-$400, $350 right now for him right now. Jake will pay it out of his pocket right now. His pocket.
So that's just the thing that make you look good, but they really making those shoes for $10, $15, $20, and they selling the same shoe that you go into the Nike store and buy, the Gucci and Prada store and buy for $10,000 and $20,000. They making that same product for like $50.
Get you one real quick. This 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 6. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonder and powerful works.
Right, wonder and powerful works, man. When the Lord comes back, man, guess what, man? You're gonna have the chariots. All right, you're gonna have dead bodies all over the place.
It says in the beginning, because in the beginning you had what? Yahweh Shai and the Elohim created what?
The whole world.
The whole world. All right. Everything was created according to Colossians 1 and 15. Everything was created by him and for him.
That's right.
And Lord willing, we will will those men, beginning with the elders and apostles. We were with Yahweh Shai from the beginning. Okay. In the beginning was what? Great wonder of things, man. Okay. Rainbows. Okay. Creation of animals. The people. Yeah, all right. Jake is this fuck right now. Fuck, I'm only 5. We 5'8", 5'9". Yeah. Jake was high in stature and everything like this, man. Before we fell from that from that statue. But now we're in the end. Okay, and the ending is bringing, according to 2 Ezra chapter 9 and verse 6, and endings in effects and signs.
Right, man. So you're gonna see the Lord coming back. You're gonna see the chariots. All right, you're gonna see laser beams coming out the chariots, man. All right, you're gonna see thousands of bodies dead all around you.
All right. But first you finna see these terrorists shoot up through the roof. Well, things are uncontrollably unaffordable right now. Right. Which is gonna result to what? 2 Ezra 15 and 16 kicking in, man.
Right. You're gonna have sedition amongst men, man.
That's right.
All right. They're gonna be people out here inciting other people to go against their government, man. All right. So these governors, these presidents, the president, the governors, politicians. Hey, man, they're going to have people at their door. Why? Because these policies aren't working, man. That's why they had that whole protest of hope, hands off, because everything you putting your hands on is messing up our programs.
Like Elder Pastor Ariam say, your lies ain't working no more. And people not going for none of that bullshit right now. It's dead game for America right now. Yep. All right? Trump going to you now Trump is threatening more tariffs, more sanctions,
more uncertainty.
You had economists in the last couple of days have said you ain't got to look for no damn 90-day tariff thing. No, that's gonna stop. In the midst of this 90-day thing, all right, they're gonna put a screeching hold on those because Trump said I'm gonna put this doesn't apply to the smartphones and these other things.
He's going back and forth to confuse the people, to piss them off.
Politically, Trump, you're a coward, but we ultimately know who's running the show, which are the elites, globalists. All right? The big dogs are running the show. Yep. It's Yahweh Shai that's running the show, though. Yep. All right?
Because that's
what you can't understand. Yeah, that's right, bro.
That's right.
Okay, so we're at a breaking point of all hell breaking loose. You're looking at every 30 days, an average of 50% of hyperinflation will hit every citizen over here in Babylon the Great. Hyperinflation is a rapid increase of prices that cannot be affordable.
Yep.
When you cannot afford something, what does a nigga do? A nigga be broke every day. And I ain't just talking about the so-called Negro guy. Yes, you Issacharites, you Ephraimites,
yep.
You so-called Cubans. Yeah, all of you so-called Haitians, all of you are niggas. All of you. You go and rob and steal and kill every day. That's why Yahweh Shah said, year of your father the devil.
Yeah,
you niggas do this shit all the time, man. Them over there in Central America, them are some of the most violent places on the face of the earth, man. I can run them down. El Salvador, Honduras, Nicaragua. I work with these dudes, man. Yep. In the refinery. I work with these dudes. They get it in. Go ahead, bro.
Yep.
What you want to say?
All right, I got one for you.
Go ahead.
All right, Ecclesiastes 12:3.
Uh-huh.
In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble.
And the keepers of the house are who? Okay. You got your IMF, International Monetary Fund, the JP Morgans. You got the Federal Reserve, which Jerome Powell is all over that. All right. He's an Edomite. You notice the Federal Reserve has not said a damn thing since Trump been, at least I haven't seen it. Okay. Now they're gonna schedule a date to to try to come back and curve what's going on in the earth with this inflation and everything like this. They haven't said a goddamn thing. Trump saying, look, I'm putting it out there with these tariffs. Don't say nothing. Now people are calling for the man to be impeached right now. You're the same people that voted this man in right now. Now you want to call for his impeachment. Trump, like the brothers out there in Vegas did the video, Trump is going to make Babylon very, very spooky. And I've always said this, all right, being a part of this thing of ours, that we're in the horror movie of Yahweh Shah's movie, man. Yep. It's the horror time right here, man. The horror brings what?
It's the intense time.
Horror brings what? Death.
Death. Destruction. Mourning.
Destruction.
Smell.
It brings salvation.
Pestilence.
It brings suspense. It brings, yes, all those things. But I'm giving the analogy of when you go to the, like you go into the movie, thing, you got this action, all right, you got suspense, thriller, drama. All that's going on right now in Babylon the Great, man. Yep. Stirring up that civil war. Go ahead,
And the keepers of the house, one of them is Ray Dalio. And what did the billionaire Ray Dalio come out and say? That he's expecting something worse than a recession.
Yeah, the World Bank, that's another one too. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ray Dalio said he's expecting something worse than a recession or a depression. What is he expecting? They know this system is going to collapse. These are the forecasters that can look, years ahead and see what's coming down the line.
Gerald Celente.
Yes.
Peter Schiff. Jeremiah Babe.
Beautiful. We love
go check out all those guys, man.
Yep.
We were giving these guys from our elders and apostles, man. They be on point with everything. They're giving you an economic forecast of what's to come.
That's right.
All right. The crash is coming. Yep. And the stock market is different from the economy. That's a whole other ball game right there. Mm-hmm. Trump is destroying this place from the inside out. Well, everybody want to say, well, like I said earlier, they want to impeach Trump. America was circling the drain before Trump got in office. Mm-hmm. So now when the right guy causes these things to happen, then you want to point the blame at him right now.
Yep.
No, America been circling the drain, so it doesn't matter if Kamala Harris, Joe Biden, Trump, hell, put Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, put them all in office at the same time, America is still going to fall, according to the book of Jeremiah, the 51st chapter, in verse 9. Yep. Go ahead. I got you something. Go ahead. I can get something for you. Go ahead.
Isaiah 19:4.
Uh-huh.
All right. And I'm going to just finish this out. In the Ecclesiastes 12:3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few.
Everything is shutting down. A lot of layoffs are going on right now, man. Okay, people are what they call it in the industry. Mm-hmm. We're gonna cut back. Yep. They say you're gonna cut it back. They're gonna lay your ass off.
That's right.
Gonna lay your black ass off.
And what them tariffs
gonna do? You so-called Mexican. Which say,
what you think them tariffs gonna do? They're gonna cause job loss. Mm-hmm. All right, these companies are gonna fold, man. People are not gonna buy their products. All right, which if they're not buying the products, the companies can't sustain themselves, man. So what are they gonna do? Lay off and then go out of business. And as you know, we already have the apocalypse, the retail apocalypse. All right. Well, most of these big businesses like Target, Macy's, Big Lots, all of these
big tech companies, man.
Yeah, big tech companies.
Facebook did mass layoffs,
man.
Mark Zuckerberg, he did mass layoffs.
Yeah, man.
CNN did mass layoffs. ESPN, who we watch daily,
doing mass
layoffs. Your sports newscasters. They've did mass layoffs.
Yep.
Okay.
And these tariffs is only going to intensify that, man. All right, so you ain't going to have no jobs.
Look out. It says investor who predicted the 2008 financial crisis says he's worried about something worse than a recession.
That's deep. That's oh boy.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, that's
Dalio.
Dalio is the one that said that. If you open that article up,
got you right here, bro.
I bet you it's going to be Dalio saying that, and he's a billionaire, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of them billionaires that getting their money, out of the, Warren Buffett. Look, let me withdraw everything right now. Now, a lot of people are buying gold. Gold has skyrocketed all the way up.
That's another thing.
What you got?
Gold has went up last week and went up to 30.
That's him too, huh?
I know. I read it 2 days ago. Last night too.
Spirit, bro.
Hey, gold has went up to 32.50, brother.
Yeah.
The highest it ever went. Why is gold going so high? Because they're devaluing the dollar. Your dollar is worth 2 pennies. De-dollarization. All right, and they did this through gradualism, and they're going to bring that RFID chip, that Caragua, and do gradualism.
This is what it's all leading to, the end game. I've been saying this for a minute, bro, and it's getting more prevalent, beginning with the beloved elders and apostles. They're pushing this hard about the specific prophecy, which is the centerpiece of prophecy, the MOTB. Mm-hmm. Any and everything that you see going on in the earth currently today, it's all centered around the MOTB.
Yep.
Period.
That's right.
Any of that, would it be civil war? Would it be a pestilence? Which you will have a lot of those. Okay. The government crashing, the stock market. Okay. The men of the Lord being persecuted. All this going to be centered around that event. Mm-hmm. The MOTB is the centerpiece of prophecy.
Yep.
Plain and simple, man. You're going to have a universal basic income. Or what Elon Musk is deeming as what? Universal high income. He said them words get more smoother than butter.
Smoother than butter, yeah.
They was talking about a UBI. Now you want to talk about universal high income to make you think, okay, get you rolling, get your wheels turning, so you can receive $2,500 to $5,000 per month. Yep. What a nigga gonna do? They gonna stand in line.
Yeah, we gonna stand in line and then
just how in 2019 and 2020 when the thingy thing happened, Donald J. Trump was in office then, he gave you a high rise in unemployment benefits. If you lost your fucking job, well, come on and sign up, okay? And I'm gonna give you whatever your actual state gives you, I'm gonna tack on $500 plus more dollars with that to increase it up. See how he just wines and dines, that's all it's about, bro. That's all it's about.
A gift destroys the heart. Right.
Yes, bro. We can get that too.
Yeah, get that too. Destroys the heart, huh?
And now they're talking about giving out $5,000 stimulus checks to you people right now. But see how that's been on the back burner? You haven't really heard too much more about that right now. No. Watch this fucking devil. We gotta watch him, bro. Go ahead, huh?
Yeah. All right, the ladder of Ecclesiastes 12, and it says, and the grinder ceased because there are few, and those that look out of the window be darkened.
That's the future of America. The future of America is very dark and grim. Okay? There won't be no more need for workers in the immediate future. Mm-mm. In the immediate future, we're looking for the return of our great and terrible King, Yahweh Yahushua. We're hastening that day. Okay, but the point is, even Bill Gates have come on and said to the to mainstream media news, it won't be in the next 10 years. We won't need a thing for humans anymore. Like my actual supervisor on the job right now, he has to go do a arthroscopic surgery on his knee.
Okay,
he said the last time I had it, which was on my right knee, they had a damn robot come in, and within 1 hour. Everything was already done. And when he said that, I didn't let him know. I'm like, damn, that's
what they want.
That's what they want. That's what's going on right now.
Yep.
Okay.
So you know that Trump is lying about talking about making America great and bringing those corporate. He wants to bring manufacturing jobs. Why would somebody who y'all already outsourced all the jobs over to overseas because it's cheaper? So why would they build another, come back over here, have to pay Americans more, have to build a building again, have to deal with all of the restrictions that they got in America. They don't have those restrictions in those other countries. So they're making a grip of money, man. All right? They're not about to come over here to America and pay you Americans $15 when they can get it for $5 and $10.
That's right, bro.
So you just to back up your point, they want to get it to the AI is running things.
Yeah.
All right. And your ass at home sucking up a UBI, okay?
Yep.
All right, getting that digital money. And like the brother put in the WhatsApp the other day, they're going to be able to control your money.
Yeah,
they're going to have
control you.
He put it in there.
AI is going to be able to control specifically us, the men of the Lord. They want to know what we're thinking, what we're about to do. And AI is going to be so deadly, they're going to actually come in and kill you. That's why we're going to need spiritual power in these last days, man. All these events going on is leading up to that event also. The Revelation, the Revelation 13 and 16, verse through 18, and then what? Isaiah 59 and 19. That's what's coming in earth right now, man. The Lord delivering spiritual power to his men. We're going to need it in order to get the hell up out of here, man.
I got you, man.
You got fucking, we're going to have a robot actually walking, jumping over cars.
They got them now.
Got machine guns. While you ain't work, they're taking care of your kids. Who the hell wants that? Remember when the movie I Robot?
Yeah, I remember. I'm about to say they were doing that.
Will Smith was in there eating with his grandmother.
Yeah, and the robot
walked in with the damn server with the platter. Like, look, got your food right here. And he asked grandma, like, what the hell is this thing doing here right now? And grandma was all for it, like, oh, he been taking care of me since I was in there. And when you look again, the damn robot was in there chopping up the celery with a goddamn knife. Looking back at Jake like, yeah, I'm in here doing this right now. That's the time that we're in right now, man. It's not a game. This is the real deal. Prophecy is the real deal. Go ahead, huh?
2 Ezra 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world.
Go ahead.
Because they have walked in great pride, man. You Americans are full of pride, man. You can't tell you nothing. And these Chinese, so-called Chinese people, they think you're the dumbest people in the world. You paying $30,000 for a Birkin bag, and they making the shit for $500 or $50, and you paying $30,000 just because they got a logo on it, and you can get the same shit for $50 if you just go straight to China. Because
it's all for show. They want to get on the social media has jacked this place up for all nations, especially you Israelites. It has made a mockery of you, and you done pissed the Lord so much off to when you do go live on Instagram or on other platforms. Lord, have a nigga get killed while he going live.
It has happened.
It has happened. Yes,
and it's going to intensify. These are great miseries, man. All right, let's name some of the great miseries that's coming. Famine. Do you know what it's like to watch your little kids die for not eating? All your wife died for not eating. All right. This is before the crowds of people that's going to break in your house to rape you and stuff. All right. You got famine. You got dead bodies everywhere. You got to go outside and smell that, and that causes diseases. Now you got a rampant of diseases. You got animals, all right, roaming around eating the dead bodies. All right, this is misery. You get to sit there and watch your family die from famine, or die from getting pillaged or ravaged by a group of men.
This is where it starts at with these tariffs. Tariffs are going to cause everything that you've been just going into. It's going to cause famine. Famine leads to what? Cannibalism, man. Famine leads to cannibalism. That's why the Bible says these are the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death. I think it's in 2 Ezra 16th chapter. This is what it's all leading to. It starts from somewhere. Everything is all about gradualism. The Lord starts here and then increase and increase and increase. So when you read the 14th chapter of 2 Ezra, it says what? Even then shall evils grow upon earth. Evils are going to grow. These tariffs are going to bring evil to you people. Shit going to be unaffordable. I can't buy it.
Yep.
You niggas jack and kill every day, all day. How much more when mama has absolutely nothing in the refrigerator?
That's why they got something, Mark.
Yeah.
You know, they just jacking and stealing. They got
you
a little
stealing.
bit.
Well, that's in Hosea the 4th chapter. By robbing, stealing, committing adultery. You niggas do that every day, all day. The Lord God, that's why the Bible said, in that same chapter, said the Lord got a controversy with you. I got a controversy with you because you've been doing this for a long time. Now I've set an appointed time for you to get it in, and then I'm gonna take your ass out and kill you at that specific time.
Yep.
Believe that. What you got, huh?
Isaiah 9 and 19. Do the
no, let me get that out.
Okay.
Let me get that because I had one in Isaiah the 19th chapter for you. Verse 4. Isaiah 19 and 4.
Oh, yeah, that's for earlier.
Isaiah 19 and 4 for the Akim and Fuaqua, and Shalom to the Akim and Aqua on the comment board. We'll see y'all. All right. It says, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord.
Yep, and the Egyptians are the Americans, okay? All right. This ain't Egypt no more, man. This is spiritual Egypt, okay? So these are the Egyptians. Go ahead. The cruel Lord is who? Donald Trump. We're gonna turn the Gulf of America, the Gulf of Mexico to a Gulf of America.
Yeah.
All right. Canada is gonna become the 51st state. Greenland, we're gonna take over Greenland too. Yeah, he's speaking great things. He's boasting great things, man. He's prouder than the others.
Well, that's in Daniel 7 chapter.
Yep, that's right, bro.
All right. Whose look was more
stout. Yeah, more proud, man. Puffing at the other nations.
You got all other nations wearing a fucking suit and a tie right now, man. All right. Speaking great things right now. China saying we'll win. We got China saying we got ups.
Yeah.
Cause they see the collapse of the
dollar.
Of the dollar, of the American empire.
Well, they making it happen with the BRICS.
Yeah.
The BRICS nation: Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, and many more nations have joined. I think Saudi Arabia over there.
This is the work of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, to cause these things economically to gut a place out. All right, or start with tariffs, which is what? War.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, like as I quoted earlier in 2 Edom 16th chapter, it speaks about the beginning of wars. Wars is not always just fought with bloodshed.
Yeah.
Like it says in Isaiah 9 and 5.
Yeah.
For every battle of the war is fought with confused noise.
Yeah.
All right, and garments rolled in blood. Now you have those particular things that happen in the earth right now. The Lord is so far out. Yahweh Shai is so far out. I'm a man of war.
Yep.
According to Ezekiel, Exodus 3 and 50, I'm a man of war. I can do it all. I do all this. I can start economically, and they can converge into physical military combat. Tariffs trade wars lead to real wars.
Yep.
Well, you're causing my nation so much pain right now. Just as that prime minister over there in Canada said, look, this has nothing to do with you American people right now. Your government is doing this to you. So we have no,
we're not in there.
This ain't got nothing to do with you. We're going to retaliate because our people are suffering. So, hey, it is what it is. That's an economic war, bro.
Yep.
These are wars that's being fought.
Like
it's a spiritual war that's going on.
Yeah.
Right?
Before you get in the fight, what do? You talk that noise, man. Hey, bro, you sizing each other up. That's what America and China are doing.
Mm-hmm.
All right? America's the big bully. China like, hey, look, we ain't going for that. We watch you for 40, 50 years bully people. Well, guess what?
Them days over with.
Them days over with.
Now you got Iran, and it's looking like, and it will happen, that Iran will not come to the table and accept what the United States has to offer through their nuclear deal. And a lot of attorney generals in the military have said it's looking like Iran's going to force Trump's hand. And Trump's hand is saying, look, we finna take military action.
Yep.
Because that's always been the goal to invade Iran.
Yep. But they got Big Brother over there, man. All right, Russia. There'll be a God under them, according to Ezekiel 38.
I got you, huh? Hold on, huh?
Finish that out, though.
Isaiah 19 and 4. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord.
Okay, which we could be considered Donald Trump. Go ahead.
Nero Trump.
Yep.
And a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts.
Right, the Lord of armies, man. So this is going the way the Lord wanted to go. All right. Donald Trump is influenced by the Lord, man. The Lord is moving these kings around according to Proverbs 21 and 1.
That's right, bro.
Yeah. The Lord is using the angels to work on these nations' heart to get them over there in the something that's called Armageddon, okay? Over there in the so-called Middle East, all right? Around Saudi Arabia region, so he can pour out his fury on all of these nations when he comes back, man. The nations are going to be going to war, and he will. The nations are going to be going to war with each other, and then they're going to have to stop and turn to the Lord, and they're going to fight the Lord, man. Mm-hmm. And they're going to get it ain't going to be annihilated. They're going to get annihilated.
Yeah. That's why Edward say he saw only the dust and smell of smoke. All this is prophecy and news. Okay? As much as Trump is just see, Trump got a lot of things that's on his plate right now. The Lord got a lot of things on his plate right now. The signing of these executive orders. The spirit of the Lord is on that damn pen.
Yep.
To sign these executive orders off, man.
Yep.
Get the ball rolling. Persecution is on the way. Okay? Donald J. Nero Trump. Okay? Yes, he's Donald J. He's Nero in the reincarnation. Look up the Flavian dynasty. All right? Nero was one of the emperors, all right, in that time. All right? 69, he was one of those guys, man. All right? In full force. All right? He's back right now. And Rome was ultimately destroyed what? Through the inside.
Yep.
All right? Either you were either you died and you got poisoned, all right, and put to death, you were assassinated, okay? Or you took your own self out, man. Do suicide, man. So we don't know what's gonna transpire in these coming days. This is it's a show up.
It's an exciting time,
we're looking back, we're watching prophecy with our popcorn, okay, sipping some yayan and everything like this, watching the show and prophesying, man. Okay? The Bible says look up for your redemption draw of nigh. Go ahead,
Yep. No, I wanted that Isaiah 9 and 19.
I got you. All right.
All right, because all of this stuff he's doing is gonna lead to famine, man. All right. And when people don't eat, when people don't have, like Gerald Salente say, when people don't have nothing to lose,
they lose it. Because when they have nothing else to do, they do what? They take your ass to war. Back in World War I, World War II, whatever, you know, give or take a few, whatever like this, you had something called Black Summer. All right? Which was called Red Summer. Knoxville, Tennessee. Up there in Arkansas. Look it up on YouTube. What I'm saying right now, called Red Summer. All right? Knoxville, Tennessee, and it's in Arkansas also. Okay, called Red Summer. Jake fought in these world wars. Came back home and got nothing from that. Matter of fact, when you brought your black ass back home, you took your ass out there on the cotton fields. And you had to pay that profit. You get, the sharecroppers get their profit.
Yeah.
If you earn at $429 that day, a large percent of that goes to who?
Esau.
The so-called white man, man. Your red ass, man. You get all of that, man. You gotta pay all that back. You done use all my tools.
Yep. You niggas
man,
ain't
Jake might have been and broke the tool and everything. You grind, you get the picture swinging. You broke the damn thing. You gotta pay me for that, boy.
You gotta pay me for that. Even if you didn't break it, you gotta pay for using my shit to do work for me. You
Edomites finna pay for it all.
You gotta
the payback is coming. Yes,
you gotta get it. It's burning in your house size heart, man,
bro. Shit, it's burning in ours. You can imagine how the Lord is feeling.
So we know the Lord is pissed to the teeth.
Let me get that up.
All right, that's why he gonna let you people die from lack of food, man. That's the most worst death to ever experience, brother.
It's in Lamentations.
Yeah,
that's right, bro.
Several places over
because you got thing that's going on in the earth right now. Well, you got what is called a humanitarian crisis. You know, when you was young, going to school, putting your shoes on, your uniform on, you look on the commercial, you see the Hamites,
the so-called Africans.
Yes, the so-called Africans, the Egyptians, and everything like this.
Ishmael,
whatever like this. They're starving.
They're starving. You
see the damn ribs pulling through the thing.
And that shit used to gross me out. I'd be like, how could this ever happen? Before I got in the truth, I'm like, man, this is horrible. You know what I'm saying? You can see the little baby's rib, their head be all big.
Yeah.
And they don't have no fat on their body. Everything be skin to skin, man. That's horrible, man.
That's finna be you. from Judah all the way down Issachar. That's finna be you. For you, 2/3. Because we're set apart from that. The Bible says in Jeremiah 37, we shall be saved out of it. Matter of fact, in Psalms and Isaiah 65, which we can get, it says also in the book of Job, the 5th chapter, in famine thou shalt be redeemed from death. In famine thou shalt be kept alive. Isaiah 65 says, what? My servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. We're going to be well set. We're going to be far well off than we are even right now.
We're going to be in a better. Hey, it's going to be like we going from rags to riches. It's going to turn. You know what I'm saying? We suffering now. And yeah, we got to go through Jacob's trouble. We're going to go through suffering, but the Lord going to be with us. That's the difference between 2/3 of Israel, all right, and the elect.
What you wanted? Verse 4 in Isaiah?
Isaiah 9 and 19 and 20. Right?
Isaiah 19, Isaiah 9 and verse 19. It says, through the wrath of the Lord of hosts, is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. Mm-hmm. No man shall spare his brother.
Yeah, man.
That sounds like a civil war.
It's going to be hell out here, man. It's going to be civil war. All right. It's going to lead to, well, you know, when that economy collapse, hey, man, everything's going to go down. Famine, civil war.
And speaking of that economy collapsing, mm-hmm. Like we read earlier about these economic forecasts talking about a recession. No, it's worse than 1929.
Yep.
This is a full crash.
Yep.
Zephaniah 1 and 10.
Yep.
This is a crash and ain't no fucking
ain't no coming back.
See, Esau,
ain't no healing this.
No, you can't heal it. Esau like to throw them words out there to make you feel like it's not gonna be that bad. Like that. Yeah. Why the Bible says never trust thy enemy.
Them smooth words.
Yeah, that's right. He's throwing smooth words out. Or it's gonna be a recession. There ain't no recession. All right, it ain't no depression. It's a full total collapse of everything, from the housing market to the actual to the GDP.
Everything.
No, the GDP goes to the gross domestic product. Right. You know, after every certain percentage of months, they do a whole.
Ain't gonna be no GDP.
Ain't gonna be no GDP, man. That's right, bro.
If the money ain't no good, what you got a GDP with? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, come on, bro.
Finish it off.
Let me read it for you,
The water,
beautiful precept, Isaiah 9 and 19. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts, is the land darkened.
Darkened, man.
What land?
All right, America, man. All right, it's gonna be grim out here, man. The windows of the future of America, nothing, man. And when them ICBM shit this place, man, it's gonna be nothing. All you people are gonna be fuel of fire, man.
Well, the Lord said in Luke the 19th chapter, if it already be fire, what shall I if it already be kindled? I mean, the land is gonna be already people gonna be getting it in, killing each other. You're gonna see dead bodies way before the Lord Yahweh gets here, man. Oh, let me get that, man.
All right.
It says, through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened. Hold tight. Remember you read in Ecclesiastes with the 12th chapter?
Yeah, 12.
It speaks about the future of America being darkened. Mm-hmm. It's already gonna be darkened. It's already gonna be all hell breaking loose already. Lord gonna add more darkness to this place. Mm-hmm. A lot of death, man.
Yeah, you're gonna be very uncomfortable in these up and coming days, weeks, years, months.
We already uncomfortable as it is, bro.
Yeah, we're uncomfortable. All right.
Elder Apostle Gabar already deemed this year 2025. All right, as what? Get uncomfortable with being uncomfortable.
Get comfortable
with being uncomfortable. Yeah. That's right, brother. We that's happening now, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
And these people are going to turn on each other, like in that Batman movie when the Joker was talking to Batman, and he was like, when they're just like me, basically. Yeah. You know, they don't have 911, no food. They're gonna be just like me.
Yeah, man.
And Batman wanted to kill him for saying that, but it was the truth. They're gonna want to kill us for saying what we're saying, but it's the truth.
Well, you read in the 2nd and the 16th chapter about invading
people's houses.
The houses.
But brother, it's gonna say it in that next verse. Go to verse 20.
Yeah.
And it would be beautiful if you could read it in the NLT, but if you can, I got it right here.
Go ahead.
No, read it in the KJV first, and then we'll read it in NLT.
This Isaiah 9 and 19, once again, it says...
20.
No, let me read 19
yeah, read
again.
19 into 20.
It says, through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother.
Right, man. All right, these people are gonna be like fuel to the fire, man. They're gonna get fucking evaporated by those nuclear missiles, man. All right, but before that, hey, nobody gonna spare each other because they're gonna be invading each other's houses, man. For what? For food.
It's going down right now as we speak now with this type of event right now, because the Lord came to set that variance in the whole household right now.
Division in a lot of these households.
I got division going on in my family.
Right now.
And it shit just I'm
talking about it worse and worse.
It got to the increasing over the weekend. Now you got this fucking Good Friday and Easter egg Sunday. Oh, you see what happened out there in Mississippi?
Oh yeah,
the pastor out here, the deacon of the other church got killed. Got killed out there hunting down Easter eggs, man. Look it up. This is prophecy in the news. Yep. The Lord puts the evil in the city. Amos the 3rd chapter. Yep. A deacon out there in Mississippi hunting down Easter eggs, got his ass put to death through gunfire.
Yep. He probably was serving Caesar Borzier.
Oh, that's the brother Tazariah. Shalom.
Hey, shalom, man.
Brother. Shalom.
To all the brothers on the comment board, to all the brothers viewing, man, shalom.
Gotcha.
Go to verse 22 whenever you get a chance, because that's my point.
Verse 20 in the KJV, it says, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry. And he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied.
Right, because they're going to be starving, man. All right? You're going to have people fighting each other, killing each other, and they're going to eat each other. All right? And you Americans are not ready for this. All right? You've been safeguarded by your government. But when
your daddy.
By your daddy.
Esau's your daddy, man.
Yeah. But when your daddy goes
remember
down.
Tupac had that song on the Machiavelli album? Just like daddy, come on. Yeah,
throw your hands in
that's right, bro.
Yeah.
Esau said that America has spoiled you niggas, you Latinos and Native Americans. Rock your crack, you fucking niggas, rock you niggas back forth to sleep, man. Mm-hmm. Then send you to the voting poll. Well, Daddy Bush ain't get it done. You put Daddy Biden in. You put that Hamite Obama in. He ain't get it done for you. He put the word change up. It wasn't a change that you were looking for.
Nope.
You're far worse than you never been right now. And it only gets worse from here. In 2019 and 2020, we told you things were going to get far worse. It's in the Bible. It's in the Apocrypha. Yeah. I'm finna pull that. Go ahead.
Read it in the NLT for me. When you eating your own kids, that's hey, bro, that's worse. That's horrible. Go ahead,
Isaiah 9 and 20 in the NLT. They will attack their neighbor on the right, but will still be hungry. They would oh my God, bro. We can just break that down as it is.
Yeah.
You say they will attack their neighbor on the right, but will still be hungry.
Yeah, so they're gonna be breaking in the houses, pillaging, robbing, taking what they can, but it's not gonna be enough. They still ain't gonna get enough.
Yeah. Well, right. Remember in the book of Obadiah, it speaks about the so-called white man, you red ass, you cracker, all right, about what thieves have robbed until they have not had enough.
Yes. They just keep coming, taking. He got what he wants, but he wants
these crackers just take and take. Like it's all theirs. Like it's all for them. When they gonna stop taking from you, Jake? Remember in Genesis 49th chapter, the Lord says, Judah is crouched down like a lion. Who shall rouse him up? Yep. The Lord finna rouse you niggas up, man. Yes. Yeah, through famine. That's gonna be the number one cause.
Yes.
Okay. Isaiah 9 and verse 20 in NLT, it says, they will attack their neighbor on the right side, but will still be hungry. They will devour their neighbor on the left, but will not be satisfied. In the end, they will even eat their own children.
All right. How bad does things gotta get before people eat there? You hear all these women, I love my kid. I'm not trying to be super mom, but in that
I give my life for my own kids.
I give my life for my own kids, which they lying. You Negro, Latinos, and
ain't gonna do shit.
Latinos and Native Americans, y'all are careless with your fucking kids, but you put on that front. All right, but in this passive, you gonna eat your kids. All right.
Get that.
You people say, I love my kid. You got brothers on child support. You love your kid, but the Lord is exposing you. You gonna eat that kid. You don't love them kids.
You don't love the kid. You love that money.
You love that money. You love that power over these men to be able to dictate. You know what I'm saying? In child support court, family court, what you want to dictate. All right, but you ruining the family. You're ruining everybody. All right, and the Lord got you by that, man. He gonna make you eat your own kids, man. The one you say you love, the one you say you would die for. All right, and most of you women don't even have a man, so you're gonna be the easiest.
Right.
In Jacob trouble, you're gonna be the easiest candidates, man. You're gonna become booty, spoil, commodity, man. The Lord got you in a trick bag, man. So if you women, Aquas that's listening, if you don't repent and get on the Lord's page, man, hey. It is what it is. We're not gonna feel sorry for you in that day. We trying to make it.
I just told that brother.
We trying to make it out.
And I just tell you that before. That's the spirit you said that out. Because then I just alluded to that before we even opened the video about when the Lord began to drop close ones, baby mamas, first cousins, mama, daddy, co-workers. Don't feel sorry for them at all. Do not feel sorry for them at all. Oh, no. Don't get in the Lord's business, Akin. Do not get in the Lord's business. The Bible says, lift not up a prayer for their ass.
Yep.
Lord start dropping their ass by the thousands and or increasing it to the millions. That's what the Lord wants. Mm-hmm. The Bible says in the powerful, man, the world is all. This world has been created for many, but the world of coming is for a few.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop a lot of their ass over in this side to create that new kingdom for you, which only a few gonna be in. Believe that. This Baruch chapter 2 and verse 3, back into what the brother just went into. Mm-hmm. It says that a man, let me start at verse Baruch 2 and 2. It says to bring upon us great plagues. Should have read from verse 1. So just 1. Baruch 2 and 1. Therefore the Lord hath made good his word, which he pronounced against us, and against our judges that judge Israel, and against our kings, and against our princesses, and against the men of Israel and Judah, northern kingdom, southern kingdom, to bring upon us great plagues, such as never happened under the whole heaven.
Right, and that's why we went into slavery. That's why the so-called Native Americans, they got this place taken from them from Esau by Esau. All right, because we sinned against the Lord, man. All right, and we're still in slavery. We're in debt slavery right now. Economic slavery. We got birth certificate. We got a birth
Jake
certificate.
Don't keep his word, Jake did not. You know, you may do something on it. You've been in the time you've been on a job where you say, hey man, we're gonna do this here with shake on it, everything like this. Jake will lead it there to reduce from paying you. And we make maybe a bet on the football game, everything like this. Mm-hmm. Jake will leave or quit the whole job and leave and go AWOL rather than come face his own, situation, his own people, and come pay that debt. Mm-hmm. He'll do that. Yeah. So the point is, Yahweh kept his word. What did you do? You went against him. Mm-hmm. You fell back.
And now we're in the predicament we're in.
The Lord got into a blood covenant where the Lord say, if you do this, I got you. I'm gonna hold you down. I'm gonna put you up here. What the elites are right now?
We would be in that.
You would be in that spot right now, running the whole earth. Yep. You didn't do it. Nope. Now the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and it's been nothing but death throughout the whole planet Earth, man. It's why you're reading all the 6th chapter of Revelation. It speaks about that red horse. Yep. That sword that was given, yep, who had power power was given unto him, yep, to go forth throughout the whole earth
and take away the peace.
To kill with sword, famine. Yeah, that's right, bro. Take away peace. Mm-hmm. He took away that peace.
And he's definitely taking away peace. Like we said, we see our families mourning. The whole world is mourning. Because why? Esau's in power, man. The trees are mourning. The animals are mourning. I mean,
trees,
everybody mourning.
Yeah, bro. Everything.
The fish is mourning.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea. The devil is coming down with great wrath. Go ahead.
Everybody's mourning, man. And they're going to get to the point where after they're not getting their income tax, they're not getting their paychecks, they're not getting their WIC, they're not getting their Section 8. This is what the people are going to do. You mind if I bring this over?
Go ahead.
All right. Isaiah 8:21. And they shall pass through it, hardly be stead and hungry, and it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fright themselves and curse their king and their power, which is God, and look upwards.
Yahweh, through Yahweh shot. They don't know him, but they're gonna be sinning. You know, Jake do that all the time right now.
They gonna curse
Jake
Trump.
swear, Jake
gonna curse the politicians.
Shit, they gonna
curse the mayors, curse everybody.
They gonna take it further than that and do that to the Lord Himself.
Yep. They don't understand.
What's going on.
Why are you doing this to me? Why is this happening? Lord JC calling on. And that's what's gonna get your ass.
This is why it's happening right here. The book of Revelation, chapter 13. We're not doing no videos without bringing out the centerpiece of prophecy. This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he calls it all.
Cause it mean by force. He gonna make you
the word
get to the point where you gotta take it, man.
That word calls means to make one do something.
Make you do it. Take away the water and the food, and they got you.
That's right.
These Americans can't go 3 hours without eating. So he take away your regular life.
Jake can't go 2 hours without something. You chicken wing eating ass niggas, you po' boy. I get sick of seeing that fucking crawfish and crabs and lobsters all on social media, man. Yep. Niggas all on Instagram, just big old plates of fucking abominable ass food, man. Shrimps, crabs, crab legs, oysters, and all that old garbage ass shit, man.
That's right. We
the clean diet over here at Great Millstone, beginning with our elders and apostles.
That's right.
Fresh. To the best of our abilities, man. We examine everything, man. All labels on every damn thing. Yeah. We ain't trying to do nothing to piss Yahweh while Yahweh shout. You niggas eat this shit daily, man. All the time.
And smile and proud about it.
And wonder why you cramping 2, 3 in the morning. You're late for work. You cramping in the damn, inside of that bathroom with a stomach ache. You got diarrhea and everything like this.
Got gout. Hypertension.
Sugar diabetes. Strokes.
Problems.
Heart attacks.
Spleen, liver, all that's messed up.
And the Lord just provide, like I said in Deuteronomy, the Lord will put new thing, new, I don't say the word, new elements in the earth, which means you're fucked on all sides. So you got something that's never even been like, what the hell is what? Damn, I never heard of that one right there. Jake is infected with this one right here.
You don't even know what the sickness is.
Then you go have, by your immune system being weak, you go have unprotected sex with the so-called nigga woman who's having multiple sex partners, and then you go have unprotected sex with her, and then you accumulate a whole STD, chlamydia, gonorrhea. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, y'all nigga. Yeah, matter of fact, Houston got the whole billboard. The Houston, Texas, it's running rapid.
Yeah,
it just shifted from Houston. Now it's Baton Rouge, New Orleans, all the way to Miami,
Detroit.
The Lord is not playing no games. Okay.
Yep.
What you got out? I got another one for you. All
right.
Get this and close it out.
Okay.
Back in the 13th chapter of Revelation, in verse 16, and he calls it all.
Yep, he's gonna make you go and take that chip. All right, by taking away your water, your food, your regular day of life, your daily necessities, water, food, shelter, clothing. All right, we want to go deeper. Fire. You ain't gonna be able to warm yourself up.
In order to see your kids, you're gonna have to have that thingy thing.
Yep.
All right. Matter of fact, Elon Musk is performing the technology right now. Matter of fact, he said later on this year, for those people who are blind, we're gonna be performing this on a large scale so people can see that what I have is actually working in the earth right now. That's in the same chapter that I'm reading.
That's the miracles.
Those miracles, man.
Technology.
Come on.
All right, on the left-hand side, to the natural eye, they're gonna think he's basically a god, man. Oh, this man got my legs moving. I was paralyzed. He got me seeing again. I was blinded. All right, that's left-hand side magic. Daddy got me right.
Just like Daddy did it for me.
Yeah, you niggas
You
love
niggas gonna
you.
beg
You
you
love
like a fucking
Esau.
master, man. That's right, bro.
You love him. That's why the Lord said, don't send no prayers up for you, because you hate us. Even if you're not doing nothing bad to us indirectly, the fact that you serving JC, all right, the fact that you serving Buddha, new scientists are not serving nobody.
Islam.
You hate the Lord, man.
Like Elder Apostle Hall was going to, they call it the nation of it. What fucking nation? How's a nation? Come on, man. None of that stuff makes sense, man.
A nation of dogs, man. Dogs. 2/3 of Israel are dogs, man.
Come on. Real quick, I'm gonna get that video to let you break it down.
All right.
And he is not talking about who, all right, Antichrist, a so-called white man with a suit and a tie on right now.
Yep.
Not talking about none of that, man.
Nope.
He goes across all the board with all these Edomites.
Mainly the 13 families, the
Bacon families.
The Bacon families, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Gettys.
Yes, the Rothschilds.
The Rothschilds.
Bilderbergs.
All right. You fucking peasants. All right. They running the show, man. You lower level, middle class Edomites, man. You don't know what's going on. If you do know what's going on, it don't really matter. All right. Because you're going into slavery.
That's what you got going on right now. Let me get that in there. All right. Yeah. Bam. You see that? Yeah. Check it out. That's in your whole food store right there. Look, bam. It's there now.
Yep.
Okay.
All you gonna have to do
but let me ask you a question. Why would the system be already in the store right now?
Because they've been playing.
And when you're going there, because I go there weekly, and everybody notice I go there weekly.
Yeah.
You know, whether you get the organic food or the fresh alkaline water, which is which we think is to the equivalent of the best that you can actually get of water.
Babylon.
Yeah, in Babylon the Great. Why is the pay by palm system already there and you're not able to use it or it's deactivated? Why?
Gradualism. Gradually, this devil don't bring nothing and force it like right there. He gradually ease you in it. It's like a frog in the pot. You wouldn't put the frog in the pot while it's super hot. You put the frog in the pot while it's cold or room temperature, and then you slowly warm the pot out. Before the frog realizes what's going on, the fire's already to them, man. They're already catching hell. They already cooked.
Right, bro.
Beautiful, bro. They
Gone, huh?
already cooked, man.
Yeah.
So this devil's going to cause people in mass amounts to get that RFID chip, just like when he did in 2020 with the jump shot.
Yeah. And that was nothing but a precursor for everybody. When you wore that thing around your face, all right? You wore that pamper around your diaper around your face right now. A precursor to the mic to what I'm reading right here. That way I do a trial run. I can see who's going to do everything. See, he thinks he's smart, but he's dumb to the men of the Lord. Because if I actually implement the whole thing at one time, people are going to say, "Well, no, I'm not taking that." Matter of fact, a lot of you Edomites and you Jakes, when we out there on the block teaching, we hold up the sign about the prophecy that I'm bringing out right now. You say, "No, I'm not taking that right now. They're gonna have to kill me." That's why we're reading the words. Why the Lord put the Spirit on the Elder Apostle Hall to go into words. The word says, "Cause,
make you
to make one do something."
Make one do.
It's a force play that's gonna happen.
Yep. But with the jump shot, he didn't really have to cause you that hard. You willingly gave it up to keep your job, and that ain't nowhere near to not having food.
Come to the club and get you a daiquiri and juvenile manufacturing mix out there in New Orleans had the song about taking that jab. But the point is, he had to apply no pressure.
He didn't have to apply no pressure.
I put it out there. Get your thing. Come to the club. You get you a daiquiri and your crawfish and potatoes and corn. Jake was in line. I know niggas and women in Baton Rouge right now that stood in line for 2 hours to get that right there. Believe that, man. See, he ain't got to do too much.
Too much.
And with this specific prophecy right here, they're fashioning it all the way up, making it more smoother. Because they're going to use entertainers, athletes, whether it be LeBron James, whether it be Floyd Mayweather,
yep.
Stephen A. Smith.
That's what they always do.
Hey, they on the road with it, man. Okay?
Yep.
So let me finish it off.
All right.
It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
So whether you're famous in this society or you're a regular Joe Blow, whether you're in jail or you're out in the regular population, okay, whether you got money or whether you don't got money, this includes the full spectrum. All right. If you want to be involved in this man's system, you're gonna have to give up something, man. What's that something you're gonna have to give up? You're gonna have to give up your giving up your.
You gotta make a deal.
You gotta make a deal with this.
Because we got down here in Louisiana, we have parishes. Every other city or state have what they call counties. When you go to jail, you got parishes down here in Louisiana. Okay, under the Napoleon Act. That's another title for a video. But down here, when Jake is in the parish, we call Jake being in the parish, you're gonna be presented with an ultimatum. Look, you've been given a sentence of this amount of years, even up until life. For niggas that's in East Baton Rouge Parish up until Angola, the state penitentiary, they're gonna be off of these type of things right there. So let them out,
and they're gonna take it,
and they're gonna take it with ease. Like they told Skeletor on the movie, The Purge.
Yeah, and he
got
busy.
A whole man's killer out here.
And he got
Look, just do this right here, do this right there, and he's gonna get busy. And like you said, at camp, we was going into the actual device being implanted here and in the hand. Mm-hmm. On that movie, Jake took they put the contacts in his eyes.
Yeah,
that's another form of the see-up, man.
Yeah.
The point is they're gonna let free and bond out. If you got these amount of charges, agree to these terms right here, and we'll let you out, and you go have your freedom right now. Go see your family, see your daughter.
Get back to real life, regular life.
Well, how you know if I'm gonna do this or do that? We'll put this tracking device on you. And they showed you that and told you that on the movie The Purge.
Yeah.
Put that tracking device on your ass, man. It's all about slavery, owning your ass. It's all about choosing this day whom what? Ye serve.
Yeah.
Do you serve Yahweh, Yahushua, the so-called white man, or any of that, or the so-called black woman, or money? Whatever your God is right now, according to Judges 10 and 13, you go serve that God. When SHTF happens, call on them gods. Don't call on Yahweh, Yahushua. Period. Go ahead with your point up.
That's it, man.
You can check it out.
Yeah, that's it, man. Like this devil, man, he's about to come down with great wrath, man. And from our elders on down, they've been preparing us, all right, for this time. Jacob trouble, man. Mentally, we thinking about it.
Apostle Ari Yamala just did a video when I showed y'all in the camp on Saturday about getting ready, preparing your mind for the things to come.
Yep, he just did. They're continually doing it. We getting hit with videos from our elders of GMS. All right, constantly, man.
That's right, bro.
All right, they putting us in that spirit, man. The Lord is putting us in that spirit, man. All right, because we're about to see some things that's gonna, like Pac said on that song.
On that Machiavelli album?
No, on that Smile.
Oh, the Smile. So yeah, it's gonna be some things that you're gonna see. It's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
Right, man. And you gotta have a mental, you gotta be spiritually and mentally ready for that, man. So we're ready to see dead bodies, you know. We're ready to see blood, guts, to smell that shit. We're watching all of the apocalyptic movies. Most importantly, we're connected with the Lord, Yahweh, Yahushua, and he's giving us the answers to the questions, man. Do what you got to do in this time period of grace, man, before the grace run out. And you like, I'm fucked. This is the time where we need to put in all of our energy into this, man. All right? This is not the time to be a family man. This is not the time to be a career man, a businessman. All right? We're going into some horrific times. And if you don't have Yahweh, Yahushua on your mind, in your heart, you're supposed to be meditating, praying to him, praising him right now, man, before the evil time comes. All right. So with that, we hope this lesson was edifying to the hopeful elect. And before we get out of here, we're going to turn to the east and give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Power Kokadas. Double honors to the apostles of GMS who ruled well and taught us the truth, and priests and salutation to your Akim across the four corners of the globe, preaching his gospel in truth and sincerity. Abba Babal, Kwam Yasserala.
Shalom.
Hey, shalom to the Akim on the comment board and all the brothers that's watching. We hope you're encouraged. Shalom.